What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Xur is back in the tower. He's hanging out by these big black doors that are going to get blown up by the Cabal in Destiny 2. I can't wait to go exploring. That is going to be a ton of fun. Destiny 2, guys, I am really hyped for. Anyhow, back to Destiny 1 and Xur's inventory. I wonder what Xur's role will be in Destiny 2. That'll be interesting to find out. First of all, we got a Legacy Engram. This is a Year 1 heavy weapon Engram. There's probably a skip for just about everybody. I can't really imagine too many people needing Year 1 heavy weapons at this point. But it's here if you need it for 31 strange coins. We do have the Helm of Saint 14. It's got a relatively low roll at 88% of intellect and strength, so you probably want to re-roll this thing. But I consider this thing standard issue gear for Titans. If you raid, if you play PvP, it is a super fun thing to use. Using it in PvP can really disorient your enemies. In PvE, it can save your life so many times. If you run a defender, pick up the Helm of Saint 14, and that's really all there is to it. The main perk here is Starless Night. Your Ward of Dawn blinds enemies who enter it. It makes your Ward of Dawn so much safer, especially in PvE, but can really mess people up in PvP as well. Super good exotic, super fun exotic. Definitely pick this one up. It also comes with hands-on, heavy lifting, and better already. Next up for the hunters, we got the ATS-8 Arachnid. This one is pretty good too. The main perk here is Arachnid Sensorium. Your golden gun zooms in for accuracy when aimed and can be kept ready for longer. I don't find that the zoom really makes that much of a difference. I have heard that there is a range increase along with that. That's unconfirmed by me. If it is so, then that's going to mean that it's going to be a little bit easier to hit your shots with the golden gun, especially in PvP, which can be very nice. Having your golden gun out for longer, though, that's super nice. This is going to be a fun Mayhem especially build. For most PvP, you know me, I can't get away from the Bones of Io, but this is definitely a viable exotic for a golden gun hunter and maybe worth your time, at least to check it out. It comes with increased intellect and strength, 87% roll on these, though, so you may want to re-roll this to get a better roll for that tier 12 build. We've got hands-on, second thoughts, invigoration. So not a bad one, not a bad one. I'd probably re-roll it. Next up, we got the Ram. This comes at a pretty high 95% roll, increased discipline and strength. Main perk here is increased armor. All Voidwalker melees trigger lifesteal on hit. The big thing is increased armor. Very helpful in the Crucible, very helpful in PvE. Just helps you be a little bit more survivable, and it looks badass as well. It does have a 95% roll, increase in discipline and strength. We've got hands-on, gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of darkness. Second thoughts, and invigoration. So definitely pick this one up if you don't have it, or if it's better than the roll you already do have. The weapon of the week this week is the Hereafter. I love this gun. It's not a great gun. It's not an awesome gun, but it's a super fun gun to use, especially in PvP. The main perk, the exotic perk, is Blinding Light. Precision kills with this weapon cause a bright flash that can blind nearby enemies. So if you get a kill, if you get a headshot with this in PvP, this little orb appears and then explodes, kind of on the slow side, but it will blind any nearby enemies. And it can be really fun. It also makes an awesome noise when you fire it. It's a really cool exotic. It's not a high power exotic. It's not a tier 1 exotic by any means, but it's definitely a fun gun to use. I really do enjoy it quite a bit. It also has Snapshot, which of course is very nice. Injection Mold, Speed Reload, Perfectionist, and then you have a choice of Smooth Ballistics, Linear Compensator, and Aggressive Ballistics, as well as Hereafter. Crouching increases scope zoom and makes it easier to aim under fire. Again, it's not a tier 1 exotic, but it is super fun to use in PvP. I really do enjoy bringing it out, and the sound it makes is so choice. All right, for weapon bundles this week, we got the Monte Carlo and the Super Spy. I believe that's the bright red one. It looks pretty cool. And then we have Truth and Prototype. So this isn't the Golden Truth. It's kind of the more prototype-looking silver and kind of still being built Truth. And I actually think it's pretty cool looking. Truth has kind of lost some of its utility now that it only has one rocket in the magazine, though. For Curios, we got the Emerald Coil and the Void Drive to upgrade your Blue Rare Sparrow to Legendary status and change the color of its contrail. We got heavy ammo synthesis. You can buy 3 or 10 of them. And we got 3 of coins. And, of course, glass needles to re-roll any of your exotic armor. And finally, we have motes of light and exotic shards. So not a bad week for Xur, all things considered. You know, considering the fact that we've had the same exotics for quite a bit of time now, that's a pretty good selection, I would say. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Xur's role is going to be in Destiny 2. My suspicion is we won't know that until Destiny 2 is actually out. We didn't know anything about Xur before Destiny released, and it wasn't until, I think, the first Friday of Destiny's life cycle that we actually found out, hey, this guy's just sitting here selling exotics. And nobody had any strange coins to buy him anyway, so it didn't matter. But ended up being quite a thing. So, cool Xur week. Looking forward to Destiny 2. Going to be playing some Trials on stream this afternoon with JB Mega and Skinny. That should be a lot of fun, so look for me there, and I'll see you guys later.